Hey guys, it's Aaron from iNutritionist, and today I'm going to start my series on what I use. I know I'm getting some views, hopefully I'll be getting more in the future, but for those of you that are watching, that are trying to, maybe lose some weight or something like that, or accomplish a fitness goal, I'm going to let you know what I use, why I use it, and how it affects you, where you can buy it, how much it costs, that type of thing. So the first thing I'm going to go over is actually a supplement. This is Hydroxycut Hardcore. Okay, this isn't a steroid. This isn't illegal. It's not something that you gotta buy on the black market or in a dark alley or something like that. You can find this at GNC. But let's go over what it is. Hydroxycut is thermogenic. Okay, and this is the hardcore version by Muscle Tech. So unless you're doing some bodybuilding or you're really working out 5 days a week, I would not recommend this version of it. But if you are, this stuff is great. Now let me tell you, it heats up your muscles, okay? And it accelerates your metabolism, to be simple with it. It accelerates your metabolism. You are going to be hotter a lot, like during the day. I'm going to be truthful with you guys. I sweat a lot. But at the same time, with proper diet and exercise, this can help lean you out quick. Now, it'll lean you out quick because it helps you, and you can keep the weight off without it, but you're going to have to work harder. You're going to have to do more cardio, and that's fine. Some people don't want to take supplements, they want to do it the all-natural way, and that's fine. You can do it that way. You don't need this to actually to lose weight. I do it because I'm at the stage in my weight loss where the only thing I can lose is body fat. I don't want to get any smaller, I just want to get lean. And this helps target the body fat because I eat a low-fat diet, and then I take this stuff and I do the cardio and I do the weight training. Now, a way to get a similar effect to this Hydroxycut without actually taking it is to simply have a shitload of muscle on. I know, yeah, excuse my French, but you want a lot of muscle, okay? And that muscle is going to speed your metabolism up. What I'm doing is I'm simply taking the Hydroxycut till I get at the weight and the leanness that I want to be at. Then I'm going to wean myself off of it, okay? And the reason for that is, at some point, I'm going to have enough muscle on my body where my metabolism is fast enough where I don't need that stuff to help me stay lean or get lean, okay? As of right now, it's helping my process. My trainer recommended it to me. That was the first person that recommended me to take it. I've trusted him through everything, and he's helped me get to where I am now. It's a thermogenic, and again, it's called Hydroxycut Hardcore. If you're working out 3-4 days a week, they have Hydroxycut Advanced, which you can find in a grocery store, in like the drug aisle, CVS. You can find them Target. You can find this at GNC or the Vitamin Shop or wherever you go to get your supplements. You can find Hydroxycut Advanced, and that is for somebody that's exercising regularly, maybe not weight training, but exercising. Not to be divided in any way, but a woman should probably take the Hydroxycut Advanced just because it's a little less strong and it won't affect your body as much. Now, if you're somebody that is trying to work out 5 days a week and you're a woman and you have a lot of weight to lose, you can go the hardcore. But if you're not trying to lose more than 50 pounds, I'd say I wouldn't go the Hydroxycut Hardcore if you're a woman. Now, if you're a man and you trying to lose 20 pounds, I recommend this. You're trying to lose all your body fat, I recommend it. But again, especially nowadays in the summer, you will sweat a lot with this stuff, okay? This stuff is not a joke. And I can't stress to you enough, it has a warning label on here, and it take the recommended serving and nothing more, okay? They recall this stuff every year because some dumbass decides, oh, well, if it works with 3 pills, I can take 10 of them and get there faster. That's wrong, okay? Your heart will explode. I don't mean to scare you guys away from it, but you need to make sure that you're taking the recommended serving, and it has a process here on the back where you take, for the first 3 days, you take 1 tablet twice a day, and then you take, like the next 4 days after that, you take 2, and then you finally go to the full serving of 3, and you take it twice a day. So you really have to make sure that you are controlling yourself with this stuff. I would recommend, if you're a working person, take it before you go to work, and then take it at least 5 hours after you take the first serving. Okay, that's not on here, but that's a rule I follow. You don't want to be jittery or anything because it does give you energy. It really does. You know, and it affects some people a little less than others. But make sure that if you're taking the Hydroxycut Hardcore, you are working out. If you're taking any thermogenic, and they've got arson, Hydroxycut, I mean lipo. There are tons of different brands and versions of thermogenics that you can purchase. I recommend the Hydroxycut Hardcore, like I said, to people that are actually weight training and doing those things, and they're not illegal. They're not steroids. They're not anything like that. Now, you can find Hydroxycut Hardcore or arson or a lot of the stronger thermogenics at GNC or the Vitamin Shop. I recommend that if you're going to be starting a diet or something like that, to go ahead and get a gold card or a Vitamin Shop membership. A gold card is to GNC. It's their membership program to get you some discounts. One of these is going to run you like $75, and it's going to last you about 2 months. So it's definitely a lot. And I completely understand, you know, that it would be, you know, kind of expensive, but at the same time, and again, it's not necessary, but it definitely helps. So make sure that if you want to suck that body fat off and you are working out, this stuff's good. If you're not, don't take it. Refrain from working out refrain from working out if you don't feel good because of this stuff. Stop taking it. Like I said, this is an enhancement. It's not something that you need to take to do what you want to do. It's something that merely speeds up the process, but it'll still keep the weight off. I know a lot of people say, well, if you try and speed up the process, you're going to lose weight fast, but then you're going to gain it all back. Well, not with this stuff. This stuff isn't a diuretic or something. You know, this is actually something designed to speeds up your metabolism. Now, here's something else very important. This stuff takes the water out of your body really fast, okay? And I carry around a gallon most of the time, and I don't know if you can see it, but I constantly am drinking water. And with this stuff, you really need to. You're going to have to pee a lot more. But if you're taking, let's say and nobody really does this, but let's say you're taking in your daily dose, your 8 glasses of water. If you start taking Hydroxycut, you want to bump that up to 12. That's a lot. Some people struggle to get the 8 glasses of water. And 73% of the American public actually walks around partially dehydrated. And that's no joke. I'm not talking soda, I'm not talking Gatorade. Plain water with this stuff, guys, because it can have a negative reaction if you put the wrong stuff into your body. Yeah, make sure, if you're going to work out, go ahead and take it 30 minutes to an hour before you go and work out. It'll make you sweat like crazy if you're working out with it, and it'll make you sweat, period, if you just take it. But, again, I recommend the product. I think it's a great product. And I hope you guys do too. If you have any problems with it, or if you decide to go get it, send me an email. It's in the sidebar over here, I think. If it's not, I'll put it in the description. And thanks for watching, and tell your friends, because I'm really trying here. So tell your friends, and I'll see you next video.